of questions and comments about this particular instrument. And this instrument is made by a company out of San Luis Obispo called National. And you can see the trademark there. This particular model and this particular design was designed and patented back in the 1920s, and has a real Art Deco type look, and it's what they refer to as a resophonic guitar. And what a resophonic guitar is, an instrument that has mechanical speaker or speakers on the inside of the instrument. This particular instrument has 3 mechanical speakers on the inside. There's one that's situated right below this dot here. There's one situated right below here. And there's one situated right below here. And they refer to the speaker. The speaker has, one of the elements of the speaker is the cone. And this particular guitar has 3 cones, or 3 speakers. And they refer to this instrument as a tricone. Tri meaning 3. What we've got here is a letter T, as you can see here, and the bridge of the guitar goes across this portion of the T. And what happens is the strings rest on the bridge, just like it would a normal guitar. And the way that works, the way a normal guitar works, is when you pluck the strings, the vibrations then are transferred from the bridge to the top of the guitar, a wooden guitar. And in this case, in a tricone, the vibrations are transmitted to the speakers. You can look at and imagine that each one of these points is like the magnet on the back of a speaker, and that the speaker faces into the body of the guitar. When the vibrations are transferred to the mechanical speaker, it actually vibrates back and forth, and forces the sound out through the holes here and out of part of the body of the guitar. The main reason why this guitar was invented is they wanted to design an instrument that was a lot louder than a regular wooden body guitar. This predates electric guitars, and this technology was not only used on guitars, they used it on mandolins, and they used it on ukuleles, and I believe they might even have tried it on a violin or 2. They also make a guitar that has one big speaker in the center of it, and those type of guitars have a round bridge arrangement. They refer to it as a biscuit bridge, and the strings rest across the round part, which is like the back of the speaker, again, once again a magnet, and causes the speakers to vibrate. The speaker material itself is made out of spun aluminum, and so that's what gives it the loud sound. It's a lot louder than a regular guitar. The main difference, this is a newer model guitar. It was made in 2003, and one of the major differences between the vintage instruments and the newer instruments is that the vintage instruments did not have a truss rod in them. This particular model has a truss rod in it, and what the truss rod does is to keep the neck straight. So a lot of times, some of the older pieces have had to have neck work done on them in order to straighten the neck. These instruments, the newer instruments, should hold up a lot longer without having to do any type of neck work. So, a lot of times people come up to me and say, hey, that's a nice Dobro. But it's not a Dobro. The major difference between a Dobro and a resophonic, a national resophonic, is that in a Dobro, the speaker faces out, just like it does in your stereo system or a boombox. And the magnet portion, what would be the magnet portion, is on the inside of the guitar, as opposed to being flipped over and having the strings rest on it. The way the bridge is engineered on a Dobro is they call it a spider bridge. They call it a spider bridge, and it's a series of braces that go from one side of the speaker to the other, a brace that goes from one side of the speaker to the other here, a cross brace that goes diagonally here, and a cross brace that goes diagonally here, and then the bridge rests in the center of that cross. And so what happens is the vibrations then are transmitted to the outside edge of the speaker, which now faces out. It gives it a completely different sound than this instrument, which has the speakers facing into the inside of the body. A lot of blues players like this style of guitar with the resonators or the resophonic speakers facing to the inside. A lot of bluegrass players and country players like the Dobro. Dobro was the name of the manufacturer, not the type of instrument. It's like Kleenex. You know, people think of Kleenex and as you know, generic as when it's really Kleenex manufactures tissues.